Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump, and we're not Game Grumps. Hi, this is your local meme, aka Robin. What the fuck is that intro? So, I'm just going to talk about why I kind of dislike the Gorillaz fandom. And I would say that I dislike the Gorillaz fandom, but I don't as well, so I'm putting kinda in front of dislike so people don't kill me. But here are my reasons why. First off, I just want to say, if you do these things, for example, if you ship the characters of Gorillaz, or you write fanfiction and stuff like that, you are completely allowed to do that. I am not stopping you. I am not stopping anyone from doing anything. Yeah, I may be shitting on your interest a little bit, and I'm sorry if you take that to offense, but personally, oh my fucking god! Personally, it makes me uncomfortable in a sense. And yeah, I'll just explain it. I swear to fuck, I will kill that person who's riding that motorbike. It's not even on my street. It's like a street away. I swear to fuck! So let's start with the shipping. Like I said before, you are allowed to ship the characters. Personally, I really dislike shipping the Gorillaz characters, I guess. Mostly because, and I've stated this before, I've grown up with Gorillaz. I've grown up with seeing them as like family members. So when I see shit like this, or just basically people just like making them out, I'm scratching my eye right now, I'm sorry if you can you hear that? I don't know. So when I see I am not professional. So when I see people like drawing like them making out, like, I'm saying them because I don't want to specifically target a ship, but let's just, for example, the famous one, Tudok. It just makes me uncomfortable, especially because Murdoch is quite abusive towards 2D. And yeah, I know it's just fictional, right? Like, they don't exist. But it still romanticizes the idea of being abused in a relationship is okay. And I feel like people don't know that. I feel like people, they see Tudok, but they show like so let's say, okay, this is so unscripted or anything, but fuck it. If you're gonna ship someone, if you're gonna ship two people, make it realistic, yeah? Like, if you're gonna ship T-Doc. Bitch, what the fuck? You can't not express or show the abusive side of shit, right? Because that's just being fake, right? Like, I can't think of a ship. Okay, imagine Mr. Robot, right? Imagine Tyrell and Elliot. That wouldn't necessarily be a healthy relationship in a sense. I'm going way too deep into this things because Elliot has split personality. Spoiler alert. Elliot has split personality and is very much not mentally stable. So isn't Tyrell in a sense, but yeah, whatever. So it wouldn't really be healthy. So as much as everyone wants, I forgot the ship name now. Tyrell, I forgot. As much as everyone wants that to happen, it's not gonna happen. I mean, actually, probably will. I don't know. I kind of want it to happen, but if it does, it has to show the sad parts. You can't just show happy parts in a relationship. That's just overall, right? Loads of YouTubers, they publicly show off their relationship. They show off the happy side of it, and then when they break up, everyone's like, oh my god, what the fuck? How did this happen? They were so happy together, but they weren't. Like, off camera, they must have been depressed as shit, or they must have argued, because all relationships argue. All relationships, they fight with each other. It's never going to be perfect. Sorry, that just went on a really long ramble of things, but you get what I'm trying to say. If you ship Tudok, which is, I don't personally like, but if you ship Tudok, you can't just pretend that everything is la-di-da and no abuse goes on. And also, when it comes to Too Dark fanfiction, or Too Dark, not even Too Dark, when it comes to Gorillaz fanfiction, why is it that every time, like, why is it that Murdoch, okay, this is mostly going towards Too Dark, sorry again, but for an example, why is it always that Murdoch is like a recovering alcoholic, and 2D is severely mentally ill, which, you know, not wrong, whatever, but in the fanfiction, it's like 2D helps Murdoch get sober, but it's in a way that it's like not healthy. So it's so fake. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, this video is a mess. But it's so fake how they do it, because it's just like, oh yeah, I stopped drinking beer for I didn't have one beer today, and now I'm sober completely. And it's same with mental illness in these fanfictions. They're always like, oh, I didn't cut myself today, so I'm immediately better. It doesn't work like that. That's not the way to sobriety. That's like, I don't know, but that's very nice. But that's not the process to it. Yeah, it's great that you didn't drink beer today. Yeah, it's great you didn't self-harm today. But it's just not real. It's just not realistic. Insert clip.
It's not realistic. It's just not realistic.
But yeah, I don't understand. One thing I don't like about the Gorillaz fandom is that half of it is infected with 12-year-olds. Now listen, there's nothing really much problem with being a 12-year-old. I was a 12-year-old Dadoy, but my problem with it is that because they're so young, they don't really know what they're talking about. In a sense that, oh my god, take a shot every time I say in a sense. What I mean is that they don't really, I guess they don't really see Gorillaz as it. I mean, you can interpret Gorillaz as much as you want. Maybe it's just a simple band that you just listen to. That's completely fine. Me, however, an intellectual, I find it very inspiring and fantastic, and the way they get what's the word? The way they add their political points into their music without kind of forcing it down your throat, their political points. I find that great. They're not exactly saying fuck Trump. However, in that one song, I think they did call Trump the devil or something. I forgot. Humans wasn't that much of a good album. I haven't listened to it that much anyways. Besides the point. Also, it kind of annoys me how these like 12-year-olds are so quick to judge anything just because they saw it on Tumblr. For example, the whole Jamie Hewlett is racist thing because of the noodle dancing, and a part of her like panties were showing. I hate the word panties. And they were like, oh, you're just sexualizing Asians at this point. And just, if someone sees that, this isn't even aimed at 12-year-olds at this point. If someone sees that and they read that and they're like, some people, right, they just don't have a brain for their own. And I can't say that I've fallen for this. When I was about 12 or 13 or whatever, when I started Tumblr, I had the mentality that all men suck, and I was basically like an SJW. Of course, there's nothing wrong with being an SJW. Follow your own political opinions. That's good for you. But what I'm trying to say is that I used to follow the crowd so much I didn't have my own opinion. And what I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get at is that some people in the Gorillaz fandom just follow whatever they read, or follow the mob mentality, or whatever it's called. This isn't even named the Gorillaz fandom anymore, I don't think. I think I'm just rambling. This entire video is just a ramble. But yeah. Also, I can't say that I dislike Gorillaz fan art, because some of the Gorillaz fan art is fucking fantastic. I would show some here, but I don't want to show some and then not credit the artist, or I don't want to miscredit them and whatever, but just take my word for it, okay? Go on Tumblr. I know Tumblr is like a fucking toxic place, but Tumblr has some great Gorillaz artwork, and so does fucking Google it. Just fucking I don't know, Pinterest it, DeviantArt it, I don't know. And I remember when I was younger, I'm 17, and I'm talking about when I was 13. I used to do my own Gorillaz. I used to do my own Gorillaz fan art, and it would get just like 2 notes or something by random people, and it would make me the happiest person on earth. It would strive for me to continue drawing, and what I'm getting at is that I don't dislike when 12-year-olds like draw Gorillaz fan art. Some of it is just kind of bad and kind of cringy, let's be for real, but I mean, they're just starting out as artists. I feel bad if I just started bashing them, because I was that 13-year-old drawing really shitty 2D art. If I have one of my old drawings, I'll put it here right now. But yeah, I was one of them, so I can't really say that I dislike it. However, I can admit that it's quite cringy. But just support them through it, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, I think I'm going to end this video there, just because it's gonna be kind of a lot of editing. I hope not. And also I feel like the video is going on for too long. So if you would like a part 2, please comment down below, like the video, and if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, or else I will come to your house and I will shit on every single furniture you have. Thank you for watching.